Hi, Gina. Hello, how are you? How's the sound? Uh, okay, good. Okay. So, any trades particular that you want to go and have a look at all? Uh-huh. No? Okay. Well, all right. Well, there's no particular one. Uh, okay. A USD. All right. Can have a look at that. Okay. So I'm just bringing it up. Okay. And the M30. Okay, we look for jumping diamonds. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so let me just put the AUD on all the charts. We're going to do jumping diamonds. It's good to go and have all 4 time frames. Okay, so let me just make the change them. Okay. Okay, so MT4 will just take its a little bit of time to make it happen. But it's a nice night to be inside. Okay, and one more to go. Okay, pop that in. Okay, so once I've made all these into 4 AUD USA, AUD USD, I'll just give a quick refresh. Okay, so what else we got to say? Okay, we can go over to website trader. Okay, well, let's go to the website while we're waiting for website. Okay. All right, website trader. That's Prime TV. You're seeing there. Let's get there. Website trader. Okay, just give me a sec. Close. Okay, sorry about that. Let's just. Okay. Okay, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. There we are. Born to live free. Okay. Log in. So we're just going to go and quickly go in and refresh on using the assessor. Okay, so it's the DPH assessor. Okay, so part of this is probably just to go and see what initiates a jumping diamond, okay? Because Okay, so it'll go over what the steps are. Okay, the part that refers to the jumping diamonds is here. Note B. The only time to assess a trade for a jumping diamond entry is when at least one time frame shows momentum, the river center line green or pink, solid green or pink, showing that price wants to push above the current high blue or below the current low red diamond. To assess a jumping diamond, we need a confirmed vertical line in latest completed movement. Okay, a jumping diamond means that there's a white line joining two diamonds. That means we may have had a blue vertical line, it completed and got a high high blue diamond. Yep. So, whoops, we need a completed movement. Okay, so we've already got a current high or low diamond. And when we have that, then we can, and we have momentum from a different time frame, we can answer question 1 in the DPH assessor. Is there a vertical line marking the special candle? In the jumping diamond scenario, because we have completed vertical line or completed movement for confirmed vertical line, we can answer yes, yep. And then each question after subsequently are answered as per current candle, yep. Okay, so talk a bit slower, sorry, yep. Okay, so environment for a jumping diamond is to have a confirmed vertical line marking a special candle that's completed a whole movement. Okay, that means it's met minimum targets and has got its current high blue diamond or current low red diamond. Okay, and generally what happens is you'll probably see a solid blue or pink line in the higher time frame or in other time frames, or sometimes in all other time frames, 3 other time frames. You may also have a confirmed blue vertical line or a red vertical line that's been confirmed in a higher time frame, which allows you to use the jumping diamond scenario for the lower time frame. Say for an M30 or an M15 or a H1, if you get a confirmed vertical line and your M5 or M15 is already finished, that's a jumping diamond scenario. Okay, so apparently we may have one of those in there in Aussie. So let's go to the Aussie chart. Okay, here we are, Aussie chart. Okay, so before assessing anything, I generally like to refresh my charts. I go 1 time frame higher, generally, and come back. Okay, I can see why this is going so slow. All right, so over here we've got a completed Aussie, yeah. It's got a current high with a white dot line joining it, but you can see that you've got a solid green center line and the orange timing line is still some distance away. So this price still has momentum, upward momentum. Okay, so what we see is it's retraced, and a lot of times when it's got a solid green center line and still got momentum going up, will either want to touch the green center line or spike through it and bounce off it as such. Yep. So in this part there, it's an expected bounce. Yep, because we don't expect it to be able to go all the way through any further. So we expect it to either bounce to the green center line, or if it gets through there, or likely bounce off our timing line. Okay, so in an AM30, we've got once again a completed confirmed blue vertical line. Okay, so it's confirmed and it's got its target. And here we've also got a solid green center line. Okay, and we've got the orange timing line below. So this isn't a confirmed red line. Okay, so once again, price found it hard to go through the momentum of the solid green line. It's spiked through a bit more, and it's starting to get some shading. Okay, so green center line basically is not quite ready to go down in any strong movement, and opens the door that there's still momentum to go up. Okay, so even measuring where it bounced off, you can see it's already gone up 13 pips. It's about 20 pips to go above that diamond, yeah. So here's our movement of that same from the 1 hour. It needed to come and touch the green center line, and if it still had momentum, pass through it. Okay, sometimes in that movement, it's enough for a smaller time frame trade. Okay, so over here, says 18 and a half pips, yep. Okay, so just to give some reference to this, let's move to see how this looks in relationship to what the 1 hour told us. Okay. Okay, so you can see that the orange timing line is around the same spot as the, let me just give me a sec. Come on. 8:15. Okay, so okay, just waiting for this. There must be alerts happening. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So just give me a sec. So we just get. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So you can see the horizontal line that I showed you on the 15 minutes and what it looked like on the 1 hour. So timing lines around that same area. Yep. So at the 1 hour, it was going to bounce. It bounced off the timing line and went up, suggesting there's an up. There's with the solid green center line, the 1 hour suggested there was going to be a bounce and upwards movement. Okay, so it gave an early warning that it may want to go up. Whether it went and jumped higher, we still. Okay, sorry. Yes, some visitors coming through. So, okay, so yes. Okay, so yes, this might still jump and go higher than the previous high. Yep. So this sort of information can be translated from the higher time frame. So it gave us the information that made it usable and gave us the flow of the story of where and how price would like to go. Yeah. So here's what it looks like in the, yeah, so that's the same high as the 1 hour. Okay, this is the same diamond from the 15-minute. Okay, so over here, there's the possibility of price action still want to go higher. Yep. So now here, our 15-minute is going to be the ones that help us to say that the 5-minute wants to jump higher. Yeah, because the 15 has got a confirmed blue vertical line, and it needs to get its diamond. Yeah, hasn't got its current high time frame diamond, so it's looking for it. All right. So M15, it's a 15-minute or deep or channel. Okay, so in this case, the channel's 17 pips. Okay, so 17 pips is just above the channel line, yeah? So let's just mark out our trade management lines. And one for the stop level, okay? And of course, our channel itself is a target. Yep. So 1 for 1, 17 pips is up there. Okay, so we're looking for another 7-8 pips or diamond. Yeah. So correct. We have a jumping diamond scenario. M5 is going to be a jumping diamond. Okay. As well as that, M5 has its own green center line. You have green center lines in all time frames. M30, M15, and H1. And the clincher is that M15, it's an uncompleted confirmed blue vertical line. So, sorry, it just got a diamond. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Well, entering this trade, as in really depends what time you turned up, isn't it? So entering this trade, you could have entered in any of these spots because you are measuring what's left and it's diamond, yeah. So if it meets your, if you're happy to go and if you entered on one of these candles, because this hadn't got its diamond, it's a confirmed vertical line. If you put your trade management lines, so you know that the 1 for 1's at 12 pips away, you know your stop levels down here, and you know you need to get a diamond, and as long as you're prepared to go and enter the trade and be present should a diamond appear. If it doesn't quite meet its destination, okay, so that's on the 15. On the 5, pretty much every one of these arrows. The arrows themselves are really just alert assistance. Okay, they're just pointing out a part where prices came back underneath the center line, and it's a mini low, yeah. But basically, price, whenever it gets below the green center line, you can enter, yeah. If you've got the information that you can work with, that means where's the profit point? Where's the profit target? Yep. Okay, we got that from our trade management lines. Okay, so over here you can see price went back down to here, but virtually any of these spots we could have measured, and if we're satisfied that we're happy with 5 to 10 pips, we enter that trade. We know if it's confirmed vertical line, the price, this is the lowest price, and we don't expect price to go below that. So if our stop loss is there, we know our stop loss is not going to get hit. And we know where the profit target destinations are. Okay, so this is still solid green. It can still keep pushing up. And that, once again, on that side of it, it's, if you're there for the trade, you can enter it, and you want to micromanage it, etc. Okay, so here you are. You can see multi-time frame, center line still solid green. Okay, so it might grind a bit. So hopefully that answered the question. Yeah. Okay, so okay. So once again, you know, I can mark this all out, and I can move from my 15 with all my trade management lines, and I can actually go down to the 5 minute and see how it looks on that. Yeah. So let's give the platform a bit of time to move down into that time frame. Oh, goodness me. Yeah. So I've got the V2 alert there. So it does use a lot more CPU. So yeah, so it requires a little bit more thinking time. Come on. Oh, goodness, it is. Yeah. And that's the other thing of having multiple time frames, because you can, as long as you're not asking too much, it'll be able to show you. But you can see here where the vertical line I drew just as an arbitrary line as an entry point. You can see there's a blue arrow underneath there. Yeah. Okay. But really, I could have entered in any of these. Yeah. Everything is really dependent on whether we know the destination. Okay. So 2 destinations, we're looking for it to push up. Okay. If it's going to go jumping diamond, and the 30 and 15 has to go past this, yeah. But for the 5 minutes, we had the M15 requiring its diamond, which it just got on the current candle, okay, which allow us to do the jumping diamond, because in the 5 minute, this big red arrow here used to be the diamond, and this actually jumped up. So the 5 minute has actually had the jumping diamond environment, and an obvious one, yeah, because M15 by virtue had to get its diamond, which ensured that the 5-minute one price action was going to be a jumping diamond environment. Okay, so that's just what jumping diamonds are. Well, how to spot them. Okay, so you can see the vertical lines is what allows us to do our trade managements. Yeah, so this is still moving up. So color does give us a even greater edge, because when it's a multiple time frames, it does give us a sense of upward movement when it's solid green, and vice versa when it's solid pink or down. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so now it's move to 11.5, so there's another 6 pips there. Yeah. So yeah, so by tomorrow morning or later on, we might find whether it's moved up to that spot or not. Okay, so things like orange timing line getting closer, crossing, and dotted center line appearing would start to suggest the price, the momentum, upward momentum is listing. Okay, so these are the things we'll be looking for. The things that we can see is that price action has achieved the first resistance zone. You can see the green shading there. Yeah. Okay, which also happens to be at 0.0969 500, 250, 750, and the triple zeros are all price levels that Aussie US likes to hang around. So it's no surprise that when it moved up, that it wanted to come to the 69.5 cents past it. Okay. So, and should I want to move back down, once again, the things that where it's going to come down to is first to the future line, and then it may want to come down to the balance line. Yeah. Okay, so the balance line is the pivot of the previous day, the high low close of Friday divided by 3, what we call the daily pivot. And that's the balance line, okay, that you can see there. And we can see that, okay. Yeah, okay, as you can see, the balance line there is at 0.69268, okay? So very close to 0.69250, yeah? So we can always have a quick look and see what our 4-hour brother is doing. Okay. Okay. So the upward movement's been supported by H4. We've got a solid green center line. Okay, so from where we are, okay, so the 750s up there. Okay, and the resistance band too. So that's the two areas we're looking at, but currently based on the momentum, price may want to go and achieve that, but once again, jumping diamond environment. Okay, so we've got confirmed lines, we can measure it out. Price and rates. Okay, you have to clarify what you mean by rates. Okay, so here we can see that, well, we can't see that, so let me just remove the Pete's indicator so I can actually see. Okay, so yeah, so this vertical line we're about to go and assess until tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow should just be confirmed, and then we can measure this out. Okay, because the blue vertical line has to be on the previous candle, so there's no, on Friday there wasn't a blue line, so this one, if it remains tomorrow, and assess that. Okay, so let's see what rates we're talking about. Okay, so once again, we can see that price action has hit this low. Whoa, 17th of May, which was 68.68642. Okay, so it's the lowest it's been apart from that one big drop. Okay, when price action dropped on, just trying to remember what news there was at that stage. Price dropped 270, yeah, nearly 300 pips, yeah. Okay, so you can see it's moving down towards that. But what you can clearly see is that price, if it wants to go down, it needs to move up. And when it wants to go up, it needs to move down, yeah? So all these up and down movements create opportunity for us to enter multiple times in intraday trading. Okay, so yeah, so in there for those half a month, it only went up 100 pips, but in that time there was a lot of trades. In the 1 hour, the 30 minutes and 15. Yeah. So okay. So here's the white line from the daily chart. And you can see 30 pips, 50 pips. So yeah. All right. So, but the way we look at any charts, any time frame, is the same way we look at 5 minutes as we do a monthly. Okay, they all have the same center lines, and they have all the same orange timing lines, the future line, the yellow future line. Yeah. So yeah. So the main thing is that trade was already identified quite clearly in the H1. It reached a high, and price would like to come back to average or center. The center line is the average. Yeah. So everything in nature likes to have balance. So that's why price, whenever it moves away from the center line, even though there's momentum, it will have a strong attraction to come back to it, touch it, spike through it. But because the momentum is still there, then push away from it. Yep. So it's a natural behavior. so much so that we can actually model where price will come to and go to. All right, and that's all we've seen. This diamond here is the blue arrow in the 1 hour. Yep. So once again, multiple time frames. Blue arrow, the bounce point. Orange future line gives it plenty of support. So there, that same point, the 1 hour was the orange timing line. Yep. The 15, it was the future line. Okay. So, pretty much that whole trade, the story was told in the higher time frames, identified, and the natural movement was pointed out, the direction, and it was then just for us to just pick them up in the smaller time frames where all our rules and framework supports the information to make us feel very comfortable in entering that trade. Yeah. So how much further has it got? Okay, a little bit more. So yeah, so still pushing up. Okay, so here we've got another 5-6 minutes for this candle to finish. So yeah, I think our time's nearly up. So have a great week and catch up with you next week. And yeah, nothing like the live market to help us see what it wants to show us. Okay, take care and thank you all. Good night.